back. So Dwayne Haskins has been released by the Washington football team. And the only question now is, why now? Why wasn't it done before the game yesterday? Or after the incident with his second violation with the COVID-19 protocol? So, was this his last send-off? Was it a audition? So that's neither here nor there. Either way, it didn't matter because he didn't do much outside of throwing his career away, and outside of just keep giving gifts to the other team when you obviously need to win a big game of that magnitude to clinch the NFC East division, and it didn't happen. Largely because Dwayne Haskins was ineffective. Now, he won't be the only ineffective quarterback that we'll see, but you saw the difference when he was benched in favor of Taylor Heinicke, and Taylor Heinicke's story is that he was the designated quarantine quarterback. And you have to be blind if you didn't see the difference. And I'm not sure how many snaps he might have had prior to leading up to him actually having to come in and take over for relieve Dwayne Haskins of his duties. But you saw a significant demeanor, urgency, confidence, decisiveness in his decision-making. You saw these little differences that we never seemed to get a consistent performance out of Dwayne Haskins doing that. Outside of last season when he was his last 7 days starting for the team, he seemed to be making strides in that particular offense. But it was a rocky road for him here due to, combination of things. But he was drafted by the owner, Dan Snyder, whose son goes to the same school, attended the same school, Bullis, in Potomac, Maryland. So I'm sure that had some influence there. He was friendly with his son. And Dan decided to bully his way into the first round of the draft of 2019 and select Dwayne Haskins, the 15th overall pick in the first round. Needless to say, it backfired once again. So hopefully that is his last foray into the draft because it's always disastrous when the owner bully his way into the pulpit, so to speak. Plus, he has his own problems. He needs to just stay away from the football operations. I think it's in good hands with Ron Rivera. It sends a message, I believe, to the team, and Dwayne won't be the last person who finds himself out of a job if they don't continue to perform and be inconsistent. So once again, I think it was a brilliant play by Coach Ron Rivera, and sending a message. This is it's a gutsy move. You got to say that. And it's indicative on Haskins, so to speak, because, the young man has talent, but he just don't seem to, be able to, take that talent and translate it consistently into his performance on the field. But hopefully he'll get a second opportunity. But Washington football team feel they have to move on, and that's that. So they wash their hands of him, and good luck to Dwayne Haskins going forward. And Washington is in the need of, they have a significant game against the arch rival Philadelphia Eagles to try to clinch the division. And it's not going to be easy considering this latest move. But we'll see. Peter Montez, I assume, moves up, depending on Alex's status. I personally don't think Alex will play. So it's going to probably either be Peter Montez or Taylor Heineke. And right now, I would have to say I would have to lean towards Taylor Heineke based on what he showed. Now, we know it's probably some soft coverage. We're not going to be stupid, but I did see enough for me to move on from Mr. Haskins. So, thank you for joining this edition. Just thought I had to jump on here and give you something about this, but Coach Ron Rivera made his decision. Haskins is out. Thank you for your services. I hope you take this as a learning lesson and just keep grinding, and good luck in your career going forward. It just did not work out here, and that's the end of that. It's just it's one of those things. It's not for long. No matter what you grab, if you don't perform and you don't seem to to get it professionally, and these distractions and how coaches treat distractions, they really kind of don't like it. So hopefully you'll just file this away as a learning experience and move on. You seem to be a good young man, but you just need to get your head and heart in the same direction, and let's move on with your career in whatever team that you go, who you latch on to going forward. So that's the end of that. So thank you for tuning in. It was an impromptu moment, but we had to get on here to say something. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you probably by Wednesday.